Hey guys, Jacob here. I am so excited that we are officially beginning our midweek small groups. It's something I haven't gotten to talk a lot about, but honestly, this is something I've been praying about for years and wanting to start for the past couple years. We're meant to do life together. And so Sunday nights at United are fantastic, and I love that time with you guys, and I know that you love it as well. But the reality is we're meant to do it just more than Sundays. We're meant to do life together during the week. And midweek small groups creates an avenue for us to kind of break up the week where we're not just looking ahead to Sunday, but now we get to look ahead to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever you are meeting, and then wherever location you're meeting. Now you have built a community more than just once a week. And these are the people, the group that you're sitting in a circle with or just sitting with right now. These are the people that you're gonna do life with for the next semester. And that we want that. They might not be the people that you would normally hang out with or spend time with, but this is your family for this upcoming season of life, and I'm really excited about that. And here's the thing with small groups. What we talk about in our small groups has to stay in our small groups. We have to be willing to be vulnerable. We have to be willing to be accountable. Let's talk about the sins that we're struggling with. Let's just be honest with each other. It's a lot easier to go deep in these situations in a midweek session, in a home, or in a coffee shop, wherever you're at. Be honest. It's a lot harder to do that at United after a teaching when we're just discussing small group questions. But what we have done now and what we set up for you is an avenue for you guys to just be really, really honest with one another. And we're excited about that. But what I'm really excited about is this September, this series that we've been going through has been all about relationships. And specifically what I kind of want to focus on today and what I want it to be kind of our point of discussion is family relationships. We all know this, and we can all sit where we're at and nod our heads in agreement that families are complicated. So I just became a dad. I just added Eden to my family, who's at the time of this video, we're going to be looking at 5 months, which is crazy. And what happens is when you add a new human being to your family, guess what? Things become a little bit more complicated because human beings are complicated. And you guys are all in families. And being in small families or large families, life gets complicated. Sometimes we disagree with our siblings or don't get along with them. And sometimes we just do not agree with our parents on any decisions that they make. And it frustrates us and exhausts us. And it feels like sometimes we argue with our siblings or our families more than we actually just talk about how much we love each other or how much we care about each other. And we wonder, why is that? It's hard, and it's the things that we have to wrestle with. But the reality is this, is that if we're gonna call ourselves followers of Jesus, what is our number one priority? Love God and love neighbor. Whether we realize it or not, our family members are our neighbors. We're called to love them. We're called to treat them well. We're called to be patient with them. We're called to be slow to anger. We're called to serve them. Not to be the instigators in an argument, not to find all the flaws in our parents or other extended family members. We're called to see the best in them, to call it out in them. And listen, some of you come from divorced families. Some of you come from broken families. Some of you come from just extraordinarily broken families. I don't know if there's a cure-all for all the ailments that our families have, but what I do know is this. Is what you can control, and the only thing you can control is you. How you live, how you act, how you love. Here's what I want to challenge you to think through. Is regardless of the state of our family right now, as we're sitting here, talking, regardless of what your family looks like, the only person that you can control is yourself. And what can you do better today, tonight, tomorrow, for the next week, for the next month, to serve and love the family members that are in your life, that God has put in your life, whether you're living with them currently or whether you're not? What can you do to love them? And then the other thing is this. Who's the family member that God is placing on your heart right now saying that, listen, you need to be way more patient, way more loving, way more supportive, more willing to serve this person? Who is that person in your family? And be honest with that. Talk about that. Be honest with the struggles that you've had with your family members. Listen, there's no shame involved in these groups. It's just honesty, it's acceptance, and it's trying to figure out, okay, now how can I be more representative of Jesus Christ in my family? That's what we're talking about tonight. I'm so excited about what we're gonna be doing over this next semester as we go through our small groups together. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and I'm really, really excited about it, and I love you guys very much. And I hope tonight is a very fruitful small group. I love you guys.